What is up, YouTube? It is Die Hard here, the CEO of the Power Plant, and I bring you today an offline match in the TPP arena. And so this video is about the relaunch thing, the deal going out. That's what it's about. And lately, I've been getting a lot of messages about it now, but So it's pretty straightforward. I know that some stuff happened recently within the community, and people parted ways and left and all that stuff. That's unfortunate, but for those of you that didn't read the twit longer, I said that TPP was coming back on July 3rd, and all that good stuff, and it is. And right now, I'm sick, and so before I get too far into it, when you're watching episode 1 during the Die Hard voiceover part, which will be there, if my voice sounds different, it's because I'm sick when I did that voiceover. I'm not going to do commentary until I'm not sick anymore because it sucks being sick. We're just, me and Melinda are both getting over being all congested and, a sinus infection. So, anyways, the big thing is it going to be live streamed, or is it just going to go onto YouTube and, stuff like that? And one of the beautiful things of having a lot of bandwidth with your internet service provider is you can stream and watch the stream at the same time and interact. And that's something that I've always enjoyed doing. And so, of course, it's going to be streamed. And so that's why we put out the time that we did put out, was because that's the live stream time. Immediately following the live stream, it will be available on YouTube, on both this channel and my other channel, And so on July 3rd, 2014 at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Twitch channel, you'll see the relaunch of TPP Frontline and all that good stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, whether you like me, hate me, think I have a crappy show, think I have the world's greatest show, whatever. Hopefully you come out and show some kind of support, because that's what people should do. They should show support no matter what. Because I know that you guys have some slim pickings on the options for the shows you can watch now. I'm not saying TPP is the best. I'm not saying my paint tools are the greatest or anything like that. But I think our paint tools seem to be, decent enough, and they seem to get the job done. And I don't know. I didn't really have too much to talk about in this video, but this match or this video itself is about 10 minutes long. And it kind of got messed up, so I had to, get it back up to speed, and it might actually be a little bit slower than it's supposed to be. But so I guess I'll just kind of ramble on for the next, 7 minutes or so. But I've had a lot of even right now, like my phone is blowing up because I keep getting Twitter interactions and Skype messages and Xbox messages, and people keep asking me this and that, like, is it really coming back? If I post a twit long or say something's coming back, then yes, it's coming back. If I even post saying something's coming back, it's coming back. That's one thing I'm good at doing. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And the proof is in the pudding. If I want a show to go on for a long time, then it'll go on for a long time. A prime example was last year when we relaunched in May. We went all the way through the rest of 2013 into 2014. We consecutively hit weekly shows, and so Frontline's going to be weekly again. We've already got a good chunk of stuff already ready to go. So, and episode 1's already done. Or not episode 1, but let me explain how that's going to go so you guys aren't confused when it goes on to YouTube. It's going to say episode 6, and it'll say relaunch. We're going to carry on the storylines after Reckoning. This way, there's no missed beats, and you're not like, well, wasn't episode 1 just like 5 episodes ago? So it's going to say episode 6, but it's the relaunch episode, and then it'll go 7, 8, 9, yada, yada, yada. Now, if we follow the weekly scheduling, that means at the end of 2014, so when 2K15 comes out, which I don't even know if I'm getting that game or not, but when 2K15 comes out, that would again put us at episode 30. Go figure. For some odd reason, 30 is a good, solid show spot for me. That's 30 consistent episodes of at least an hour in length each, not counting the CPVs or pay-per-views or whatever, which are usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours long, sometimes longer. I can say this, though. Do not expect to see like that what we did for Reckoning. I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. That was a lot of work, putting like a video out every single day that was like an hour long. It was just a lot. It was a lot. Also, I don't want anybody to be confused. There's no NGCT this time. There's no NGCT. This is as close as anybody will get to NGCT, the Power Plant Indie Arena. This is the closest you'll ever get to it. We might upload a couple of videos of this, but it's not going to really have outside people, and that's something else I want to touch on. I contacted those I wanted to work with. I already have the people I want to work with, so we are a closed group. I mean, we've pretty much always been a closed group. I mean, we've always taken people, like in 2010 and 2011, we were taking people in a lot. But right now, if I don't contact you for whatever reason, that means we just don't need you on the show. I don't want you on the show. I really don't have any interest in having any other people on the show other than the people I've expressed interest in having. So if you haven't received a Skype message from me, or a Twitter message, or a text message, or an Xbox message, or a voice message on Xbox, whatever, if you haven't received anything like that, then that means we're good, we're solid. That, or I found out something that you might have done that was shady. That's just the way it is. It works best for me, and it works best for everybody I'm working with to not get involved with people like that. It works better for all of us. And yeah, I know the computer botched that springboard there. And yes, this is a simulated match between the computer and me. I'm not Kanji. I'm not the guy in the red. I'm the guy in the black and yellow and orange thing. But yeah, so a closed group. We're not doing tryouts. We're not really looking for new applicants. We're just making new characters within. So, it is what it is. I'm sorry if you had your heart set on being in TPP, but it just ain't gonna happen. Because every time I allow others to get in, that's when people start giving out other people's Skypes and Xbox gamer tags to people that don't need them, and that's when stuff starts happening. And that's just something I'm not interested in doing this time around, and none of the other guys are interested in that either. So for the sake of that, if you want to watch TPP, great. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it, and I don't think any of the other guys will lose sleep over it either. I mean, we enjoy everybody that watches the show, whether it's positive feedback or negative feedback, but we just don't want the excessive bullcrap that comes with it. It's just not something we're looking for. It's not something we want or need. And so I hope a large portion of you turn out, for the relaunch. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got this really cool storyline that we're going to start working into, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. We've already kind of got the idea in motion. And so, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it. I think I'm going to like it. I like the way that episode 6 turned out for the relaunch. Hope you guys like it and all that good stuff. And remember, July 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. GMT time, which is UK time. And things like that. So if you want to tune in, great. I might do a podcast before the stream. I don't know yet, or else I might just do like a little miniature pre-show thing. I haven't decided. But again, TPP Frontline will be a weekly show because that's how we roll. That's how I've always rolled. I've always done the weekly type environment. I've never been good at not having a weekly show. It's just when I don't have a weekly show, it makes me feel like I'm missing something. And maybe that's why we don't have the best edits or whatever, But I think with the changes that we've made for the relaunch and stuff, I think you're going to enjoy it. And yes, Kanji just bionic elbowed the shit out of Anima. He just completely elbowed him right in the skull. Look at this. Into the cover. Uno, dos, and the 2 count. I can't really count in Asian or Japanese, so whatever. But, yeah, guys, July 3rd, 7 p.m. Eastern, TPP Frontline returns at www.twitch.tv/TPP Frontline. So you better be there, especially if you claim to be a TPP fan, because if you claim it, then you need to be it. All right, guys, I'm Die Hard, and I will catch you guys later.